this plug go up here because otherwise it won't be on. And I think we're on. For the gifted. And then hit record. And we're recording. And we got no viewers. Duh. Not yet anyway. Oh, we got one. Who's in the stream, mate? What's going on? Bro, you're too quick, man. You're straight in here, bro. What's going on, man? How aren't you tonight? Had a good Sunday, man? Robert, how are you, bro? I'm just chucking up an Insta to tell people I am live on my story. Done. S&B. Detailing services. What's your name, bro? So I don't have to call you S&B. I can call you S&B if you want. It's 12:13 a.m. I should be in bed. But it's been a schmeck Sunday. Brooklyn, what's going on? Yeah, I know, it's been a hot minute. I've been going live. I went live last night, and now I'm going live again. Ben. Nice to meet you, Ben. And now I'm going to go live on the TikTok as well. Just going to get it cracking, mate. We need this enhance. Effects. Sunday night stream. Oh, why is it doing that? Streaming on YouTube. We don't want that one. That's my Instagram story. Oh my God. Sorry guys, one sec while I sort out this. Effects. I'm so stupid when it comes to this stuff. Here we go. Live repairs. Streaming on YouTube. And I can pop this one in here. What do we have tonight? I've got an iPhone 7 here that I'm going to get cracking with to begin with. We're going to see what kind of luck we have. It's just a data recovery. And then we'll just keep going until I get over it. As the description says, the title says. Hey Nor, how are ya? But yeah, an iPhone 7. This one is, it looks like it's been worked on before because it's got a sticker on it. There and there. But we'll see what we can do about it. Hopefully we'll get the dub. I'm always good, mate. What's going on? How are you guys? We've got the TikTok going. And we've got the YouTube going. I'll give it just like 2 minutes while I talk a little bit of crapola before I just jump straight into it. We'll make sure my mic's going to be connected to power so it doesn't die. What is digging? How are ya? Matt? What's going on? Hey, Sam? James? Over on YouTube, how you going? Sean, welcome to the stream. Going to be doing a bit of a repair. If you want to get full action, here's a link. If not, you can hang out in TikTok and listen to me dribble some shit. TikTok gang, no, you're everywhere. I don't know how you do it, mate. All day's work, Nexus. How are ya? What is digging? We're doing a repair. We're doing it live. I don't know where that soundbite's from. Fuck it, we'll do it live. You know what I mean? What's digging, Josh? How are ya? Drop a galaxy. Come on, bro. Drop a galaxy. Full repair action. Yeah, we sure do. Like I was saying, we've got an iPhone 7 here for data recovery. We're going to see what we can do about it. Maybe I should just jump straight into it. I'm trying to see, actually what I should be doing is having a look at this desktop view so I can pull up chat on my desktop. We don't want audio to come through. That would be annoying. And we'll just pause the video. But where's chat? I want to see chat. There we go. All right, I can see chat on the desktop for TikTok and I can see chat on the YouTube for the desktop as well. There's got to be a better way of doing this. It's just like, I wish it could just be a lot bigger. Like you could actually change the text size because I have to look into it. Like look closely to be able to see what's going on. Yes, Samuel, full action repair. All a day's work, mate. I love you. You'll always brighten my day. Thank you. Princess Sassy, 88. Sassy, I appreciate it big time. Thanking you so much. 13 Pro Max, screen replacement price. Guys, I've said this before, it's really hard for me to talk about price on stream because there's so many different prices in my head. iPhone 13 Pro Max isn't a cheap one. But if you want a price, DM me, man. DM either me personally or the Hawk page, bro, and we'll be able to give you a price. Nor, if you head off, we're over. We can't do it, mate. I don't want to keep wobbling like that. I'll keep shaking the cameras. What's the Blizzard stuff you use? I just get it from AutoPro, man. This is just freeze spray. It's empty now. I don't have any left. I've got to buy some more tomorrow, which isn't going to be handy if we're going to do some repairs, because if we've got a short, we're going to be a little bit stuck, but we'll give it a crack. Did you buy a new Blizzard spray? That's a negative, Caroline, unfortunately. Do you tinker with PlayStations? Yeah, I do. I'll give it a crack. Why isn't the chat coming normally? Oh, I've done it again. Oh, God, here we go. I tap on the TikTok screen, and then this stupid... hang on, I've got to work out what I'm doing here. Gifts, treasure box, settings, enhance. Don't laugh at me, Nor. It's not that funny. Oh, God, let's get rid of it. Then we're going to go again with the green screen. We're going to piss off this one, and we're going to go back to that background I had. I don't know why when I tap the screen that happens, because I'm trying to tap it to swipe across for the chat. Oh, there we go. All right, I got chat bigger there as well. I reckon I just might jump into the repair rather than dragging it on too long. Oh, Cooper in with the rose. Thank you for the gifted. Have you been in New Zealand? I haven't been in New Zealand. Max, what's digging? Mate, we're going to do a repair. I've got an iPhone 7 here for data recovery. When are we getting some new cameras so we can focus in less than half an hour? Come on, mate. Don't do that to me. Thank you for the gifted. Cooper's dropping all the gifteds. Cooper's coming in with the GGs and the soccer balls, whatever they are, and the tennis balls he's got. Thank you for the gifted. Yo, you haven't been on my FYP in ages. Katie, what's been going on with your algo then, mate? That's absolutely cooked. Cooper's just spamming the gifts, mate. The gifts are going off. Thank you for the gifted. Dude, I genuinely love your attitude and your content. Thanking you so much. I really appreciate it. Means a lot. iPhone X screen with rainbow pixels. Then it never turned on again. Is it fixable just for data? Sure it is. Most things are. As long as the CPU, NAND, and EEPROM are fine, data's recoverable. All the GIFs work, mate. All the GIFs work, mate. I'll be up and early next week if you want a white, if you see a white Tesla, wave. DM me and take me for a drive in a Tesla. I've never been in a Tesla. That would be dope. I don't want to drive it. Just take me for a drive. You've got a bloody saying all over a day's work, doing very minimal tasks at work. What? You've got me bloody... Oh, I've got you saying it. I appreciate it, man. It's a bit infectious, is it? Legend, I'll send it to you. I really appreciate it, man. We'll go for a bit of strat. I broke the phone. You fixed twice for me. Leisha! Come on, mate. Let's not do that. Maybe a third time's a charm. What do we reckon? I got an iPhone X today, but it already cracked it. That's really unfortunate. With what you do, can you afford a Tesla? Mate, I drive a Triton because I'm not going to spend my money on such luxuries. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do it. Can I join? Yeah, come on, Noah. We'll all join. All of us. All 169 on TikTok and 15 on YouTube. Come on, 17 on YouTube. They're rookie numbers. Let's pump those numbers up. Are AirPods fixable? I did a post about it the other day. They are not, depending on the issue, but most of the time they're not. What time is it where I am at? It's 10:22 p.m. We're going to do Sunday night repairs. Go live when you do. 174, bro. Let's go. 194. Thank you for the gift. There's no gifts. I've been saying that all day. Literally while cleaning my house today, doing chores, I've just been walking around the house going, thank you for the gifted. Absolutely terrible. Come to Maggie's. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get on it, dude. Are you in Vic? I'm in North Queensland, Airlie Beach, 1,100 kilometres north of Brisbane. An electric car is bad investment. It will be outdated in 10 years. Batteries crap. Out in 15, maybe. Oh, thank you for the gifted. What do we... Mate, I appreciate the gifted. I recognise your DP. I recognise that DP. I think I know who that is, but I'm not going to dox your name. That's not your real name, your profile pitch, your name on TikTok, is it? Did somebody say Maggie's? Yeah, man. You fix iPad. You fix an iPad I sent. Did I? Oh, yeah. I sent that away the other day, didn't I? Hey, you. What's going on, Chubby? Sorry. You can fix car batteries next. Yeah, I'll fix it all. I'll get on top of your gutters, mate, and do the roof if it's economically viable, lucrative enough. We'll see what happens. I don't know if it's easy to comment on TikTok or YouTube. Both. I'm looking at both. What's diggin'? Thanks for messaging me back a few weeks ago. Explanation on caps were appreciated. AB from Northern Ireland. Appreciate it, man. Ben Detailing Services. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, man. Can you imagine fixing a short on a Tesla? Possibly one day, but not just yet. How's the ADD going? It's over the top. No, I'm over the top. Look, nothing has changed. I've had a couple of people say to me like, don't let it flatten your mood. Don't let it change who you are, blah, 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 blah. All it's done for me, guys, so far, and it's early days. It's only like day 35 at this point. But all it's done for me so far is my dishes are currently clean. I have no dirty washing. My bathroom is schmick, mate, like schmick. My work is still an absolute mess, but it's organised chaos at least. It's not debilitating. But yeah, it's just that shit that otherwise I put off forever and a day. Paying bills, making phone calls, being efficient. I'd still be able to do it in general, but be consistently doing it across the board, not always. So it's going great in a long-winded way. Do you know what I mean? What's going on, Philip? Thank you for the gifted, the mentalist. How much for a charging port on an iPhone X? How much is a bit of string, mate? It's hard to say prices. I keep saying this. There are that many prices in my head. It is so hard just to say like a price straight up, you know. Thank you for the gifted. Well done, champion. You're a champion. Hello from the UK. What's going on over there, Tyler? Bro, you're a legend. It takes one to know one, fella. Don't let a girl clean the mess. What? Don't let a girl in to clean the mess. It may be messy, but you know where everything is at least. Yeah, 100%, mate. There ain't no girls around here. I mean, both of my employees are women. They're absolutely sensational, but I would never make them clean my personal mess. Jessica, who's with me every day, she definitely does have to deal with the office that I tear apart, but that's her thing. Thank you for the gifted. Guys, the gifts are going off. At this point, I will be able to buy a Tesla. 2 MacBooks with failed graphics cards in 3 years. Do I buy another Mac ever again? Yeah, sure. Give it a crack, Megan. Can't be that bad. Bro got quoted $419 to get a camera replaced on an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Is that decent? That's ridiculous. They're probably quoting you that because they're scared of damaging the screen lifted up. I wouldn't do that. I'd say roughly $280 to $350 for a 13 Pro Max camera, but that's not set in stone. It definitely could be cheaper, but it probably wouldn't be more expensive. Third time lucky on the MacBooks. Which MacBooks? Hey, yo, what's going on, WZTDB? Summer is coming. Does the new place have aircon? It does, Angela. It's been a minute since I've spoken to you. We do have aircon. The aircon's been running, I think, like, literally I probably had it off maybe a collective 6 days all winter. I just leave it on. 22. Ali, I'm not going to butcher that name. Eliza? Is that right? Did I just butcher Eliza that bad? Eliza? Holy shit. Thank you for the gifted. I recognise your DP as well. I know exactly who you are. And now I'm going to come trolling for your TikTok account and find your Instagram later. Unless that's a different name. Tameka, what's digging? We're going to do a live repair. I've been talking enough shit. I'll get into it in just one sec. I'm going to bed. Night, Max? No? Okay. Night, Nor. Thanks for hanging out while you did. I do appreciate it. Love your recent vids, bro. I'm 3 days on the same med. We got this, legend. Mate, I got to tell you, the first 20 days of those meds were a lot of fun. I don't know if that's controversial to say. It definitely wouldn't be as productive as I was now. I felt wired and a half. And I'm not the kind of person to like those stimulant kind of events would be the PG rated way of saying things. Dude, ain't it 10:30? It sure is. I have intermittent breaks all day. Don't be sorry, Nora. I appreciate you coming in while you did. You're a champion. Takes one to know one. Where do you learn what you do? I do what I do around the clock, 7 days a week, all year round. So eventually you just get good at that kind of stuff. Good morning. What's the worst device to repair? Ones that are covered in poo-poo or wee-wee, or ones that have been touched by techs. So like been fingered by other people. Yeet something away, please. Yeet it away. I don't know if you guys heard that. Now I'm going to have to go fetch that later. Can you fix a broken ankle? No, but I can fix a broken heart. That was a joke. Very corny joke. We won't do that again. Good morning. What's the worst device? Did I just read that? I did just read that. We heard it. We did hear it. Whoops. You need merch. I'm not going to make merch. It's never going to happen. I will one day do something else, but I'll never call it merch. You guys will see. Stay tuned. Plans already planning. We'll make it happen. Love your positive attitude all the time. Great. I get so happy every time you post a new video. Well, I get so happy every time I read a comment like that. I mean, generally life's pretty alright, isn't it? Not much to be upset about. Haha, I got this image in my mind of you stepping on a yeeted bit like Lego. Dude, it's so tiny, you cannot feel it. Stay hydrated. Mate, water. Tobes, High Legend, what's going on? Show us a yeet pile. The yeet pile's all over the floor. Do you know what I mean? What's digging on a t-shirt would be ace. Look, it's got to be a little bit more than just what's digging on a shirt. That's kind of lame. I'd put a bit more effort into that if I had a labour of love. Are you going to sell yeeted bits as memorabilia? No, but was it you, Ren, that suggested? Someone suggested recently that I should collect all my yeeted bits and put it into a jar and then sell the jar, which I was like, that's actually pretty clever. Not that I'd sell the jar. It's not clever I'd make money out of that. I just thought that that's funny as shit. What's digging, Max? What is actually digging? Annie? What's digging? Yeet? Do you vacuum up? No, I don't own a vacuum. I've just got a broom. I'm POV. Broke like that. Merch saying what's digging with a shovel and a screwdriver to pull a device apart. Now, what it should say is what's digging, and then on the back it should say it's a verb. I've been saying that recently. I get matches on Tinder, and then they DM me straight away saying what's digging, and I'm like, yeah, here we go. And I just say it's a verb, and then we get no reply back. Rip. Can you do a montage of your yeets? Yeah, I could. Am I going to? Possibly. Will I? Maybe. I was recently diagnosed with ADHD too, and autism as well 2 months ago. Angela, on you, mate. Welcome to the Neuro Spicy Club, as people have been commenting on my video about it. I think Neuro Spicy sounds way better than Neurodivergent. Neurodivergent sounds like some kind of protocol that you find on a schematic. You know what I mean? Gather all the yeeter bits. Clear epoxy with a picture frame. Auction it off for charity. That's not a bad idea. Do you know how many bits we would need for a pretty big picture that you could see? We spicy. Yeah, buddy. Yo, mate, you're looking good. Love your videos. Really appreciate it, Steph. Thanks so much. Neuro spicy. I love it. I know. How good is it? How many devices do we have lined up tonight? I've got a shelf right here, so quite a bit. I probably should get into this phone rather than just keep talking shit because I'll get distracted. So, with that out the way, I will pay attention to comments as I can, but let's just get into this one. We've got an iPhone 7 here in for data recovery. What are the actual notes on it? Let's go pull up the notes. Oh, hang on. That's on the other page. Give me 1 sec, guys. The notes on this one, iPhone 7. iPhone 7, where's his name? What's his name? Shane. Shane is his name, and Shane's iPhone 7, not turning on, possible water damage. That's all we got. So we've got an iPhone 7 in for data recovery. This one is not turning on, and it's possible water damage. Just to repeat myself, let's crack it open. We'll see what we can do about it. Do you like this camera action? We got multiple views going on here. Hi, Paul Daniels. I am not Paul Daniels. Paul Daniels is a good fella, but I'd probably say I'm a lot more obnoxious than him, and he's a lot smarter than me. But each to their own. Why do you speak? Why doesn't your top lip move when you speak? Should your top lip move when you speak? Should I do a little bit of this action? Little bit of James Charles lip syncing. Don't even make me think of it. I'll get violently ill. Do you know what I mean? Are we picking up what I'm putting down? Why am I reaching for screws when this one's all apart? Look at that. I don't even have to unscrew anything there. She's toast, mate. Hey, Max, best video. New setup looks pretty comfy. What's the main thing? That's the main thing. It's fun. Yeah, it is. Why doesn't my top lip move? How should it move when I talk like that? Hey, guys, we're in here for another repair tonight. That's weird. Or am I weird for my top lip? I'm going to pay attention to people's top lips not moving now. Or moving. How many devices? I've read that one, Soz. I'm just going to repeat myself. TikTok chat goes off where the YouTube one's like, come on, guys. Come on. Can we get some hype in the YouTube chat? We'll get some W's. Haha, your top lip gonna drive you crazy now. No, I don't care. I'll just pay attention to other people's top lip and say, I just don't know what you mean. Maybe with my P's? P? Do you know what I mean? Hey, baby, buddy, oh my God. Baby, buddy, idiot, it's all good. I'm not offended. It's all gravy. I'm already taking this one apart before I even connect it to life support. But anyway, we'll take out all the screws and then we'll chuck it on life support and we'll see what happens. Do you know what I mean? Do your guys' top lips move when you talk? Or is it just me that's weird like that? Or is it you that's weird along with me? Baby! What's going on, mate? How are ya? My top lip doesn't move either. Mate, maybe we get some Botox injections in there. And the Botox is, I don't know where I'm going with that. The muscle bit. Why is this stuck? Can you not? Thank you. Thank you for the gifted. See, I've been saying it all day while I was cleaning my house. I just kept going, thank you for the gifted. Did you already yeet away? I did. I yeeted something that didn't require yeeting as well. Lip chat. Hashtag lip chat. Do you reckon my neighbour upstairs is going to be hearing me shouting along like this and then go, mate, can that guy shut up? Thank you for the gifted. All day. Have you guys seen that clip of Ninja when he thanks people for gifts? He just says it real quick. Thanks for the gifted. Damn, I'm not watching any further. Why are you not watching any further? What happened, Scuba? Did you know Scuba is initialization? Oh no, is the acronym for self-containous underwater breathing apparatus? Who wants to be a millionaire? How many monies do I make for that one? What? My presence in life is a gift alone. Sure it is. An Australian accent means that the top lip doesn't need to move too much. Nah, we jam all our words together all at once. So there's no top lip action. No top lip action at all, mate. Let's not even worry about it. What's going on, Harry? Thanks for coming in. Wowzers. What's wowzers? Have you ever did a flex on retro-handed console? No, I haven't, but I'd be more than keen to. All right, we got this one all apart. Next, I'm going to chuck in my... Oh, we don't want to take my mic away with me. Next, we need to chuck it into our power supply. We're going to jack it into power, and we're going to see what happens when we switch this one on. Because like it says, possible water damage, not turning on, data recovery required, etc., etc. Do you know what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Am I making unnecessary noise to fill in the void? Yes. Am I going to keep doing it? Yes. Is this one already switched on? Whoops, don't want to switch it on just yet. In here, and let's switch it on. Guys, we've got an immediate current draw, which means we've got a short circuit. It's drawing 2 amp straight away. Because it's drawing 2 amps straight away, it means something's going to get hot. And straight up, I can see some water damage on the bottom here. If it's going to focus on my hand, can you guys see that once it comes up? See that residue there? That's water damage. Right there, TikTok, if you can see that. All in a day's work, mate, I reckon. Guys, if you want to actually see what I'm doing through the scope, you're going to have to jump on the YouTube. On the YouTube. Let's chuck you guys underneath the microscope here, and we'll have a Bit of a look. A bit of a swizz. Make sure that it doesn't take 50 years to focus. Come on, mate, let's not laugh about it. This all looks good along here. Where's my toothbrush at? Toothbrush, here it is. See, the ADHD meds let me find shit real quick. I don't sit here looking for 3 minutes when something's right in front of me. Do you guys get that? Curd City. Curd City? Look, all that dust gone. We're going to find a bunch of water underneath here, I reckon. What do we reckon? I reckon we are. Look, I bent my tweezers the other day. Can you see that? They're all bent on the tip. It's really sad. F's in the chat for the tweezers. We're just got to peel up this sticker. I can't really get a grip on it because of my shit tweezers. Come on, buddy. What's your YouTube name? Link in bio. Max Hawker. Same as TikTok. Max Hawker. Let's go. We got 30 in YouTube and 155 in TikTok. I'm happy for that. It's good days. But you can see actually what I'm doing over on the tube. Not going to lie. Now I'm just being... My favourite word's about to come up. I'm being pedantic, just removing all this extra shit. But look, this all looks gravy, baby. We're not seeing any corrosion along here. This all looks awesome. Let's try door number 2. Holy moly! I didn't even see that. So what do we reckon? Do we reckon that that's our problem? I'm going to take a stab and say that's our problem. What's diggin? From Korea? South Korea? Not North. Surely not North. Can you fix iPhone Pro 13 rear glass? Yeah, I can. We're just going to give it a bit of a clean so we can actually see the totality of the damage there. What do we reckon? They look a little bit dusty, mate. Ooh, this camera sucks. Guys, if we can get me partnered on YouTube, we've got to get to 4,000 watch hours. So tonight when you go to bed, you find my longest video and then my second longest video and third and so on. Create a playlist and you just play it in the background while you go to bed. It will ruin your battery, but then you message me when your battery's ruined in the future and you go, Max, I played your videos to get your watch time up. Because once we get to 4,000 watch time, ads go on my YouTube and then I get money from YouTube and then that money goes into the channel. You guys always tell me, do merch. I'm not going to monetize you guys, but I will monetize the shit out of YouTube. Let's do it. Let's do it, gang. Thank you for the gifted. And then I don't have to worry about this shitty camera quality and these shitty bent tweezers. I will replace the tweezers. There's a camera, mate. Look, this all looks sweet down here. My light got in there, though. Do you know what I mean? Oh, 53 in the YouTube. You guys made my day. Again, I'm being pedantic. These tweezers literally can yeet over here. They suck. These, look at that. That's the action I'm after. Except these are bent down the other way. But still, it all looks good. I'm just being funny and fussy, dude. Can we just get focus? Focus! I reckon it's going to be this area. But just to make sure, we're going to also pop off... let's take rid of this waterproofing here. This is where the front camera goes. And we can see this little connector down here is damaged. But we're not going to waste our time fixing that because it's a front camera and we're going for data. This guy over here is where our switches go. So volume switch, power button. We got a funny dude looking here. He doesn't look too happy. He looks like he's had a hard time. Plays a playlist on Apple TV or on Roku and Fire Sticks, mate. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I want him to be like kind of genuine. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to rack up. Yeah. But I do appreciate the tip. There's services you can pay for online. I wouldn't do it, but yeah, we can see that this guy's a little bit cooked over here. I'm going to have a quick look at the schematic and tell you which guy is. This guy is we're looking at Intel board. We're looking at Qualcomm board. I'll switch you guys over so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, he's not even going to pull up my schematic. Awesome. So let's not switch you over because I don't want to show you a black screen. iPhone 7. It's a 7, isn't it? Then what the hell? That dude's not even... What? What's going on here? Oh, that guy. This guy here is on a gyro line. So that's the guy that works out like the orientation of your phone, the gyroscope. So we don't need to worry about him. He's not required to boot. He's not required to boot. It's just this messy bit down here that we got to worry about because that's the area that does with like, I think it's your speaker amp or your USB charging. Just give me a sec. I'll tell you in one moment. That's backlight, sorry. So this is all image area, 5.7 volts all around here. But next up, what we're going to do is we're going to come out a bit and we're going to pop off this dude. We've got to cut this bit here. If I've got some razor blades around, do I have some razor blades? Yeah, I do. Thank you, mate. What are you thanking me for? What do I do? When do we add a bit of flux? When we're about to yeet something off. We're just going to razor blade that bit off there. Then we've got to chuck it in our clamping majigger. 71 on YouTube. You guys make my day. Holy shit. Smash, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that generic YouTube's. No, I say it ironically, but also unironically, because I am a shill. What can I say? So we're just going to clamp him down, and we're going to smash this dude with a bit of heat. We're going to do it from this angle here. We're going to crank him up nice and hot, but not that hot. We're currently on 420 degrees. We're going to come in at 385. And we're going to come in with a bit of heat around here. And we're going to watch this melt around here. So you'll see these pin or these joining bits here. They'll start to change consistency. And then we're just going to wedge our tweezers in there and provide a bit of lift. And you'll see it pop off. You'll see what I mean when it starts shifting. Come on. See that? How it changed? Then we just need to heat up the rest evenly. Come on. He's almost about to come off. Door number 3. Come on. I can feel it. Come on, buddy. Why is that not coming off? It so wants to. Come on. There we go. Oh man, my hot air station is getting so old that it's just not dealing with this shit as much. And I can't sit here just saturating this board in heat because I'll cook things and I don't want to cook things that don't want to be cooked. So we're just going to give that a couple of seconds. We'll crank on a little bit more heat. Cool down, buddy. We'll come in over this direction if we can. We can. Come on. Can you stop being such a bitch, mate? Come up. There we go. Behind door number 3. Oh, don't fall back down, mate. There we go. So that's the CPU, and that's all like the, what do you call it? the thermal paste shit over it. I just got to wait for it to cool down before I pull it out. What's digging? We're doing a live repair. Hanging out with you guys. I've got a couple to do tonight. I'll do it for as long as there's people that are interested in watching. And then I'll continue to do it by myself. I'll just chuck on a podcast or some shit. Because sitting here in silence, other than listening to my voice, talk to you guys, is not something I can deal with. I'm just going to grab a clean room. Reese sent a galaxy. Reese, did you just really drop a galaxy? Thank you for the gifted. Isn't the galaxy the one that everyone goes, oh no, it's the universe everyone goes after? Mate, I'm still not disparaging your galaxy. Thank you for the gifted. We're just going to clean up that thermal paste. And then we're going to come in with some alcohol and clean up the rest. What's digging? Sparkfire. We've got a 7 here in for data recovery after being water damaged. And I just wanted to have a look behind door number 3 before I went for that backlight area. But we can actually see all this looks pretty schmick as well. All good. It's good. It's good. It's all good. Lit. So, next, if I switch you guys back this way, just while I clean up this desk. What's your favorite Apple product? I have an iPhone 12, 13 Pro Max. Oh, 12, 13 Pro Max. I have a 12 Pro Max. I had a 7 Plus till recently. And then one of my sister's best mates gave me a 12 Pro Max. I'm not like that. Like, I don't mind them. I'm not really, like, obsessed with tech. I deal with it all day. So when I can put it away, it's sweet. But I definitely do want the newest one just for the camera quality, you know. Is that all good? That is all good. Let's have a look at this area down here. We'll just see if anything else gets unmasked. But that CPU area looks fine. I'm not like that. I know people expect me to be all nerdy and like obsessed with like the latest tech and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, there's stuff that definitely does get me excited, but not to the point where like I need to know the latest specs and whatever. I just know that the 14 is better than the 13. I like making videos, so whatever's going to enable me and make the best videos, best quality, I'd be keen on getting. But I'm not like rushing to get it or anything like that. All the news that I get for like the latest phone and the features and stuff comes from just like TikTok and stuff like that. I don't actually go like looking for like info on it or leaks or I don't obsess over it at all. I've got a lit PC, but that's only because the kid in me always wanted a lit PC and I never had one. So by the time I got adult money, I was like, yeah, let's get one. You know what I mean? So all I'm doing along here is just having a look at, this is where the charger goes into. And then this is where the 2 connections for your screen go into. This guy looks a little bit funny. He doesn't look like he's having a good time at all. But I'm just having a look at this area to see if there's anything sus, anything not right. We're going to test this guy real quick. We'll just change our multimeter to continuity mode, because then we'll be able to see if we've got a direct line on him. And if we do, nah, he's not shorted. He's good. He's good. Have you seen? Oh, I did see GTA 6, the first one, just before I went live. Just of a guy running down the street, like the character, but I didn't actually like pay that much attention. They all look the same to me, but that is a game. When that comes out, I'll be binging that bastard all weekend until I clock it. So it's going to be one of these guys that actually gets hot. Let's find out. What we're going to do is we're going to chuck it into power. Because I have no freeze spray, we're just going to saturate that area in alcohol. And we're going to see what happens when we turn it on. Which one evaporates the alcohol the quickest. And then we know which guy's hot. And then we can yeet him out of here. And then hopefully we get a booting phone. 3 gigabytes of leaks. Is it actually leaks though? Or is that someone doing that? Do you know what I mean? Oh, Zippy Squid came in with the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. What's this? Sorry, I got a mate texting me. If Jeremiah's on the stream, get out of my stream, Jeremiah. So, let's chuck some alcohol down. Love your content, buddy. Really appreciated. Let's see which one gets hot first. Oh, did you guys see that? Let's do that again. See that? Which one do you reckon got hot first? Because I can see. Lol. This guy right down here. One of these two. Hang on, let's get you in focus. Did you guys see that? Flood is a new blizzard. Yeah, we can get a jacuzzi going. If you actually dunk him in some water, you'll see bubbles come off him everywhere. But anyway, let's chuck him in the fixture. We'll see what the go is, which line is which, and then we'll see if we can distinguish which one's short. We can remove him, and then hopefully away we go. All right. We're in the fixture. Now, we'll grab our multimeter. Yes, we saw that. Not sure which one it is. No, neither. It could also be this guy in here, but let's find out. So if I put one probe here, nothing, and nothing. But the caps could be that damaged that we don't actually pick it up. Oh, we're getting a beep there. And no beep there. So which line is he? He should be on our VDD main. If we come down here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That guy's our 5.7 LCM line, which is our display line, as I was saying before. He all looks pretty sad. Hopefully we don't have a burnt out display. Like we have to do a full rebuild or some shit on the circuit. It's purely just his cap. I'm hoping anyway, because otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass. I mean, I'm keen for a pain in the ass, but we don't want it to be a pain in the ass for no reason. You know what? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Why isn't my fixture holding this phone properly? Do you know what I mean? Max, it's Scott here from Summer Sweets. Have you taken a look at the MacBook? No rush though. You are literally third in line, mate. I'll probably get to it tonight, to be honest, if not tomorrow. Yours is, can you see behind me? Third in line, up there, mate. But I probably will get it tonight or tomorrow, 100%. Let's smash this guy with a bit of heat. We're going to remove that black shit around him because that's all underfill. And then we'll be able to tick him off nice and safe. And then hopefully we get a boot out of the phone. You picking up what I'm putting down? No one likes a pain in the ass on a Sunday night. Oh, I'm keen. I'll go for it. Just not an unnecessary pain in the ass. Can you not? Oh, don't want that to happen. I stuff up my battery from YouTube play. If I stuff up my battery from YouTube playlist, will you replace it for free? Yeah, if you can prove it. Lol. So we're just going to come in with a bit of heat here, and then this tool's going to scrape away at that black shit once it gets nice and hot. Come on. Because otherwise, if I try and remove that cap with that black stuff around, he might take his friends with him. And if he takes his friends with him and then it doesn't work, it's not a good time. You know what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Come on. We don't want that resistor to come up either. That would be a pain in the ass. Now let's see. Is he just going to yeet or not? Probably not. Let's carve out the side of him. Come on. A little bit of concentration here. Can you just get there, mate? Get in there, buddy. There we go. And same with this side. I'm just hitting it with like 300 degrees, so it's not enough to melt anything. But all that black shit becomes real soft. And then with that done, you know what I'm doing? 100th viewer, let's go. We're going to chuck down a little bit of flux. So all that black shit's gone. We can dump a bit of flux on him. We can go up here, a lot hotter. I'm going to come in at like 390, 385. And grab him with my tweezers. What's flux? Flux is a solvent that cleans the alloy, like the solder. And it also helps solder flow. So you chuck it down when you're trying to remove shit, add shit, and it helps out big time. But just like at the dentist, if we do this, give him a bit of a wiggle, bit of encouragement while we do it. Come on. That's one end and two end. He's off. And then all we have to do is check that the short's gone. All of those work, mate. What's the worst repair? Ones that are covered in shit or poo. Shit or piss is what I was trying to say. Or being fingered by other techs. We're not getting a beep, and we get a beep. So now we don't have continuity between these two bits. The short is gone. I'll chuck it to diode mode just to make sure that we're not getting any kind of funny readings. Diode just measures the voltage change between the two probes. Here we're getting zeros because that's ground. And here we're getting 180. It should go up. It's going down. Come on. When I say it should be steady, but because the board's hot, you'd expect it to go up as time goes on. But with this guy off, this little tiny capacitor inside these tweezers here, we can switch you guys over. Oh, that didn't work. Why didn't that work? I was trying to switch you guys over here. Oh my God, it's not going to happen. I'm trying to do it. Yeet him away. There we go. He's all yeeted. Now I can flip this one out, flip him back, come back over here, come to this one. I did a yeet. We've just got to wait for this guy to cool down, which is why I'm taking him off the fixture. It's still pretty warm, too hot to touch permanently. Bulla from Fiji. Bulla, my bro. What's going on? What's digging? We've got we had an iPhone 7 here with a shorter cap on the LCM line, 5.7 volt, which is the line that goes to your display. It's like backlight, I think. How would we explain LCM? It goes to your backlight driver. So it comes from your... I just want to make sure I'm saying this correctly because I'm stupid at the best of times. It comes from U703, which is backlight driver. It's a dude that probably takes the main power voltage, which is like 3.8, turns it into 5.7, and then tells the image to turn on. Am I saying this right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just pretending. Will you guys know? I don't know. Nor's back in the chat though. Nor said she was going to sleep, and now she's back. Nor, we found a short on the LCM line. I'm just going to give this guy a quick brush down with alcohol to help him cool down quicker. He's feeling nice and the good temperature now. Now all that's left is to chuck it on back on power. We'll make sure it's off because we don't want to connect it while it's live. Come on. Come on. And then switch it on. We've still got a short. We've still got a short. There's another short. But that was definitely one of the shorts. So where's the other short? It's going to be another one of these caps. I promise you. 100%. Oh my God. Can you just switch to the microscope cam? Thank you. All right. Let's see what else gets bubbly around here. Oh dear. No, it happens all the time. We're just going to give him a bit of a flood. Oh my God. Flood him up. Because again, we don't have any... We don't have any free spray. Can you just not go everywhere like that? Thank you. Something else is smoking there, eh? Holy. It's on a different line though, because right next to him is our... What is it? It's our backlight light anode. And then we've got a filter. And then that filter goes to our LCM backlight, which is our backlight driver. And it goes to the FPC on the other side. So let's have a look. So what I'm saying, we come down here. Oh, that guy's black now. Ooh, maybe one of these drivers are gone. I don't know, but whatever's happening there, it doesn't like it. Let's test it. Maybe I shouldn't. There's typically not two caps shorted on the same line. I mean, there can be, but typically not. Typically it's only one, but let's see what happens. But this dude looks roasted. Maybe that's why I said I was getting a funny thing. It was going down and that was a bit funny before. 163. And we've got a short. Just 1 second. LCM. Power. Ground. Not short. I'm getting confused because those guys are meant to be on ground. Hang on, I'm just going to make sure that this is the correct board. Because there's two different types of iPhone 7. This guy, LCM. It looks very similar. We definitely had a short on this guy. Now we don't. And, yeah, there's a short there. But it's not a full short. It's 0.023 on diode reading. Which if it was a full short, it should just be zeros across the line. No fucking idea what you're looking at. Yeah, we're on YouTube, man. Come have a look. We've got a camera so you can see via the microscope what I'm talking about. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to chuck that in the fixture and I'm going to remove all that black shit so I can have a proper view of what's going on there. Because there might be something hiding underneath all that black gunk, all that underfill. But we definitely can see that guy's real black, eh? And he was smoking before. But let's see. We're going to come in with a bit more heat and remove that underfill. I was being a little bit ambitious before. But anyway, you get that on the big jobs. Let's get in there. Just removing all this jelly shit. This stuff is a little bit softer than that other crap. But it's all the same. See, they look tidy as. Looks healthy. It's just this guy that's not having a good time, eh? And I shouldn't be able to fit underneath him like that, eh? But anyway, let's keep removing all this crap. Hang on, I'll need you guys to see. There you go. Sorry, I'm trying to be conscious of what you guys can see as well. Wouldn't it be cheaper just to replace the phone rather than fix it? We're after data, man. We're not trying to fix it. We are, but we're not trying to fix it for use. We're trying to fix it so it can turn on, so it can trust the computer, so we can get the data out of there. That's it, brother. But you're not wrong. If you were just going to keep it for use, you wouldn't be doing this. You'd be going, hey, this is economically beyond repair. Let's just get a new one. Come on. Come off. Man, it's stubborn. There we go. I get that comment all the time. People are like, it's just an iPhone 6. Why bother fixing it? It's like, oh, I like wasting time. Can't you tell? Come on. Can you guys tell that I've had less coffees tonight? I'm not shaking all over the place. If you're in the stream the other night, I was just absolutely a mess. Absolute tragedy. Come on. Come off. I just need to get in there so I can actually see what I'm doing. Come on, focus for me. Thank you. Get off. I'm being a bit precious and pedantic at this point, but if we've got to come back and remove any of these guys, at least I would have got rid of all this crappy underfill from him. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing there. And this one here. And maybe this little bit along here. Oh, that's smashing my hand. Bloody hot. Ow. Get off. Get out of here. Alright. Now that that's done, we're going to come in and remove old mate there that's burnt on one side. And then we're going to hope for the best. And hopefully we... Oh, Tom came in with the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. Nor says we need a date. A date? Do you mean a date like as in the food date? Me and you need a date personally, or you need a date for some event particularly? In specific. Do you know what I mean? Yo, Max. Do a flip. Bro, the only thing I can flip off is a bird. Another terrible joke I'll never be repeating again. Soz. 110 in here. You guys are cray. I appreciate it, but. So we're just going to come in, heat up this dude, and we're just going to remove him like at the dentist again. He came off real easy, so I don't even think he was joined up. Look at him. He's not meant to look like that. He's meant to be like more like shiny like the other guys. But anyway, let's just drop him here. Not going to yeet him just yet. Because we want to confirm something here. We're going to take our probes. Do you repair GPUs? I've had hit and miss with GPUs, to be honest with you. I'm going to switch my multimeter to continuity mode. And I'm going to come in now that this cap's off the board. We are getting a beat. So that means that that cap is shorted. Can you guys hear that? I know my mic has a filter on it, so I need to talk for you guys to hear it at the same time. Not on TikTok, but on YouTube. So that's guy shorted. We can grab him. Yeet him away! Do you play CS? What's your trade? I am a winger, professional winger. Make it up as I go. No short here. Ground here. No short here. Oh. The short's gone. Let's do diode readings. So diode mode, we're now getting zeros here. 167 here. 0. And 387. That seems healthy. This one doesn't seem healthy to me. This 167. Let's see what he's meant to be. He's meant to be OL, open line. We got a filter. This guy here, is he? These guys here are filters, so they will automatically be connected here and here, here and here. But let's just see what happens if we let this one cool down. And then plug it in if we get anything else hot. Legend, brother. But no, what's my trade? I've been doing this business for 7 years. It started off just removing viruses, doing hard drive replacements, keyboard replacements, etc. in computers. About a year after doing that, I kept getting asked so much to do phones that eventually I started doing phones. The third phone I ever did professionally was an iPhone 5 that I repaired. The first two were my iPhone 4 and my iPhone 6 Plus. But up until then, I had no experience. I started doing screens, batteries, charger docks, etc. And then one day I met a guy by the name of Gary. He runs a shop 140 kilometers away from me. He helped me out a bunch. He told me I used to send him devices to fix. And one day I remember particularly he mentioned that an iPhone 5C he fixed for me. He fixed a thing called a TriStar, which at that point I had no idea what it was. And I was like, TriStar? And then I got curious. And then I found out that there's little chips on the phones that you can fix. And then from there, the rest is history. And Gary continued to help me out big time. Can you fix an iPhone 7 boot looping? It depends why it's boot looping, man. I said date, not data. Whoops. Sosnor, I missed that. Missed that. Rip to the goat. They said they should all be worth fixing. Sad that, yeah, they should be, but I don't think that's idealistic. Realistically, we don't live in that world, unfortunately, mate. We're geared towards better and forever increasing. I've heard people like Joe Rogan compare the human life into the metaphorical caterpillar marching towards just forever increasing, forever becoming machine, forever getting better. Whether I agree with that, I don't know. But it seems like as humans, we are driven to just forever get better. There's never an end point. So because of that, we're forever going to end up with landfill. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you know any repairs? What do you mean do I know any repairs? I'm repairing shit right now. I'm doing an iPhone 7. We're going to see if we've got a short now when we turn it on. Guys, are we going to place bets? Hey, what's the chance? Oh, come on, get in there. What's the chance when I have this connected to life support? We're now going to switch it on. Bruh. No short. And I told it to turn on temporarily. And I've seen that it came up. Hang on, I'll switch you guys back. I'm taking my screen here that I prepared before. Known good screen. Oh, get off here. Get out of here. These cables, mate, they're forever bane of my existence. Yeah, of course I do repairs though, going off on tangents. So we're just going to connect the screen now. I'm going to flip it back. Switch this one on. Tell it to turn on. I mean... TikTok. Now let's see if I can show TikTok. Can we get some dubs in the chat? W's in the chat? W's in the chat. Come on, guys. That was really quick. I'm going to do another one. I'm just going to make sure that this actually boots up. Just let me have a look. The screen's gone all funny. I'm getting lines all over the screen. So maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Come on. Just bear with me. Sorry, I'm hiding the screen because I don't want you guys to see something you're not meant to see. No, the screen went all funny. Look at that. It's got lines everywhere. He's not having a good time. So maybe I did speak too soon. But to make sure, whoa, that screen doesn't look too good. We did W's too soon, guys. Now it's an L, 100%. So I'm going to quickly switch that off before I keep going. Now this screen could be dodgy. So give me 1 sec while I go grab another one. I'll be right back in 1 sec. Where are you? 7. All right, we got another screen. We did W's too soon. Hi, Max. Hi from Canada. What's going on in Canada? L's in the chat. Not L's yet. We're gonna see what's going on first. We don't want to get carried away with the L's too soon. All right, round number 2. Bruh, now we're getting a boot. Like I can physically see that it's booting, but I'm not getting an image. Interesting. She wants to turn on, but she ain't. She wants to turn on, but she ain't. So we're getting a booting phone. But to be able to get data, we need the screen to work. And to be able to get the screen to work, we need whatever else is going on here. So next up, let's get back under here and let's have a look at this circuit. I know, it's painful. Soz, guys. Not L's in the chat yet. How do I go? How much do I charge for an iPhone 12 Pro Max? It depends, man. The rear glass. Hang on, I'm going to switch you guys back over underneath the microscope. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a look at the area where all this plugs into. And I'm individually, I mean, there's shit in there. Maybe I put shit in there before when I was like cleaning it. So let's just start off there. It all looks pretty good. And then next, what I can do from here is I can individually test every one of those pins. So we're just going to have to do that. Joined, I appreciate it big time, man. So we're going to put one probe on ground, and then we're going to measure the readings along here. So straight out the gate. Is that right? Oh my God, I think I just found the problem straight away. LCM, where do you go? Where do you go, Cotton R. Joel? Are you serial? LCM, these two guys here. He's completely burnt away. He's having a bad time. If we come here, we've got another short. This is Short City. This whole area down the bottom here, it's all these caps. They're all just having a hard time with all their power going through them. So when I went to boot it before, one of these other guys just probably went, oh, I'm giving up on life. I'm walking away. That's the last time you'll hear me sing. And you know what? I reckon it's this guy. So check this out. Can we do it? Can we do it? No, it's not. I thought that I was just going to touch him and he was going to knock off. But it didn't happen. So we're just going to remove another cap. But it's getting to the point now that I've removed so many caps that I'll start having to add them back. And I don't want to just leave that board bare. Because there is a fine line. I can remove one or two. But if I keep doing it, we're going to put too much strain on the whole circuit. And if I do that, rip to the goat. And we definitely don't want to keep punching it and cause more problems than we need to. Why is that? Is that it gone a different color? It looks like bluey. Can you not? Man, this camera sucks. Soz, guys. 112 of you looking at this friggin' MySpace error quality. But from this line here, so again, this guy over here shorted. We don't have anything there. This guy from this pad comes over to this guy here, and then he connects this end over to this guy. And then that guy is connected to this guy. So from here, across here, here and here. So I'm going to remove him, and I'm going to leave this filter. I'm going to see what happens. You know what I mean? Was not old enough for MySpace. Oh, mate, MySpace was the jam back in the day. Absolutely. I remember thinking that Facebook was boring. It was just for kids. Just for adults, sorry. And MySpace was where it's at. And then MySpace became lame and Facebook was fun. And then Facebook got decimated by Instagram. And now Instagram's copping a walloping from TikTok. But you cop that on the big jobs, eh? So this guy first. He came off real easy, as expected. And then I'm going to quickly test that line. I was like 2 when MySpace was around. Well, I'm 30, so I was like 14 when I used to run home and go jump on instant messenger. We've still got a short, still got a short, still got a short. What else is on that line? That driver up the top there. Oh well, let's just keep removing these caps because they're all looking pretty shady. I thought we'd be lucky to not have to go to these links, but oh well, it happens. Come in with the tweezers, grab him. Oh yep, now the board's off the fixture. Awesome. We got him off. He looks much cleaner than the other two. But now we've just got to test that again. Ain't got no gas in it. What's got no gas in it? Huh? Are we meant to be viewing something? Yeah, on YouTube everyone can see it. I've got 108 over there. I've got more than TikTok over there. Soz. And we've still got a short. Still but no short here. No, we do have a short. And another short. Where else can that be connected to? Filter. LCM cap. It can be connected to that dude. Whoop, get you in focus. This dude just here. So we've got one more to remove, and then we'll see if it's gone, and if it's not, it's going to be the driver, and then I'm going to replace some of these caps anyway. Oh, you know what? That's got an underfill there. You son of a bitch. Can we come in with some tweezers? Yeah, we can. Can you get in there, Bunch? Yeah, we can. Look at that. Like at the dentist, mate. Got him. Yeet! That's like our fourth Yeet. MySpace and top friends. I actually got my MySpace password recovered recently because I thought I could get all my photos. The MySpace team, if you email them, they do give, if you can prove who you are, they give you your account details, and all my photos, everything's gone, unfortunately. Now that line's reading exactly like I thought it would. 430, 31, 328. So that guy was our problem. We're going to see what kind of boot we get, because all the stress... Actually, no, I am going to replace those caps. Give me a sec while I grab my bucket of tricks. I've got a bucket here. We can move this one out the way while she cools down. Swap you guys over. Oh my God, can you not? Yeah. So we've just got to find an iPhone 7 here. Got a MacBook, got an iPad, got a MacBook, another MacBook, a couple of iPads, another MacBook, a power supply. Get those out of the way. A Microsoft Surface tablet, another MacBook, and a power supply. See, I keep this shit out of landfill and then I repair shit with it. It's handy, eh? Short City. It is Short City, mate. Another MacBook. Now we just got to find a 7. 11, 6, 5, 6. That looks like a 7. Let's compare the two. Whoa. And we got our 7. Oh, he looks like he's missing a bunch. Let's see. That's 1 7. That another 7? That's a 7 plus. We might have a look at him. Not a 7. Not a 7. So this guy's about this. And that's a 7. Yep, that's a 7. That's going to be good enough. The ill come in useful box. Yeah, that's called the graveyard, mate. That's where things go to die. So, down in the bottom here, we've got all those guys missing. And then if we grab another one, we'll look for the cleanest one here. So that one looks similar. Nah, that one's different. So that's a different model. We don't want to mess with shit. This one looks close enough. So I'm not going to bother about replacing all these caps. It's just these two that I'm going to go ahead and replace because I am. And because this is a donor board, we don't have to be so pedantic and careful. Rip? What do you mean rip? What's rip? Would consider sending you an S10 screen here in Oz for $400. S10 screen here in Oz, it's $400. Would you consider repairing? Oh, repairing. Yeah, I repair those all the time. And I am in Oz. And I do charge, I think it's like $370 for one of those, to be honest with you, mate. So we're just going to smash this with a bit of heat. Whoa. And we're going to grab this first cap here. Move him around. Thank you. We're going to pop him down nice and safe over here. And then we're going to come in and grab old mate number 2. Thank you. Now that we got him off, we can get him out the way. We can pop this guy back in. What's digging? Top content, really appreciated. Thank you for the gifted, for the 3 roses, RSHD. Now to make these guys come on, we've got to, see these other caps look pretty hairy as well. This is going to turn into a replace, try and get a boot, replace, try and get a boot, replace, try and get a boot, etc. But we're just going to chuck down some flux there. And then we're going to come in, well, can you go away? We're going to come in with our iron and hopefully not make a mess of this. Can you get on there? No, we are going to make a mess of it. I need a smaller tip than that. Just the tip. Thank you. And then we're going to come in and do these ones. Can you come off there? Thank you. Oh my. That guy's got too much solder on him now. Making a mess of it already. We'll come in with some wick. Here. Can you not, mate? Just wick him up. Soak up that solder. Not join him. That's not what we want to do, guys. Now I've connected that dude, that capacitor to the wrong line. But if we come in again, oh my god, the board just came out of the fixture. Awesome. Thank you. This is what it's called. This is the dog's breakfast. Can you just like go back in your home, mate? Thank you. And then we're just going to tin up those other pads. Come on. Get some solder on there, mate. It's not happening. Not happening, baby. I need some of my solder paste. Where are ya? I should have been prepared before. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for this. Oh, where are you? Solder paste. Solder paste, solder paste. Here we go. It's not the solder paste we needed, but it's the one we got. Get away. Touch him up like that. Touch him up there. Bit there. She gravy, baby. And I put my solder container on top of the caps, which I thought, oh my god, I lost them, but I didn't. I'm going to pop one cap here. Get down there. Get in there, sucker. We're going to turn him around because it's going to be easy to smash him with some heat and hold him steady with our tweezers. Go to your home. Get in there, buddy. Stay still. Go solid. Don't keep rocking around. Perfect. 1. Now this isn't the way you would normally do caps. This is very shoddy. But when we're trying to be time efficient, because we're just going for recovery here, we're not trying to make Lena Mosa. What's her name? Mona Lisa? That's the one. We're not trying to make art here. We're just trying to get it done. Can you stop being sticky, bro? Oh my god. I'm going to chuck down some more flux. All day's work, mate, I reckon. Max, what up, bud? We're doing a repair, mate. We're doing this iPhone 7, which we almost had a result on. And then one of the capacitors just decided to yeet himself off the board, burn himself to a crisp. So we're going through and replacing those capacitors on that line. All right, we got him now. Come on. Thank you. Don't whack him off. Come on. Now just got to let that cool down. So it's not perfect. They're going to be like slightly off. You'd probably need real steady hands. If you're looking on, jump over to the YouTube and you can see what I'm doing. I do need real steady hands. I've got capacitors in between those tweezers. You definitely don't want to have too much caffeine when you're doing this. Things can get tumultuous. I can't say it. Things can get hectic. Tongue-tied. Thank you for the gifted. James Bro 29 came in with 1 rose. Thank you for the gifted. Saw you live on TikTok. Ken came over and subbed. Keep it going, Max. Really appreciate it. Hey, Alex. Thanking you so much, man, from the bottom of my heart. MSN was popping. Sure was. Short City, definitely. Does Justin Timberlake own MySpace now? That's embarrassing if he does. Isn't MySpace like a shithole? What is digging, Kyle? We're just doing a repair, mate. I'm just waiting for shit to cool down. Maybe we should just spill some alcohol around here. Do that one. How would you be if one of those capacitors just came flying off now? Just because the solder was so shit. No, he's on. He's on. We just want to get to the home screen. Because then I can pass this one off. And then I can get onto the iPad that I want to do. It's only 11:30. That's an hour repair. Hopefully. We'll see. Famous last words. We will see. Come on. Can you not? Too lovely. Mate, I reckon I'm just going to quickly test those lines to make sure. Whoops, didn't mean to whack you guys, soz. Rip in the chat. I just want to make sure that those lines are testing correctly now. Yep. 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 And yep. So now, guys, are you ready? Now this is W's in the chat 2.0, but not just yet. We've actually got to get W's in the chat. Let's see what happens. We'll get this one out of the way. We're going to grab our screen, the original one, because we know that doesn't have an issue. Whoa, TikTok, you're going too hard with the W, straight up. We're not in W's yet. The legend himself, how are you? Jono, I am very well, mate. How are you? 2G. Not 2G, 7G is what I was thinking about, because it says 7G on the side there. This one here. Then we're just going to whack in the screen. Whack that one in. Get in there. Oh man, that second connector just didn't want to go in then. New play ball. Thank you. Now that's nice and tidy. Now let's see if we get a boot and if we get an image. We did, but it died straight away. Rip. What's going on? It's not liking it, eh? Oh, maybe I called it too soon. And I'm just going to cover it, just in case it comes up with some family photos on here. Come on, guys. Is it intense? It's being stubborn. It is being stubborn, but I'm a stubborn kind of tech. So I will spend all night on this until we get there. You must be on Apple's hit list. It does feel like that. I mean, it doesn't actually feel like that, but I get what you mean by it. Come on, we're just waiting for that to change from white to a screen. What's up from Boston, man? We're just doing a repair. I'm just waiting to see if we get a boot out of this 7. If it hangs here for too long, it could also have an audio IC issue, but I'm not going to jump in there yet. I would probably force an update onto it prior to doing that. But we want to see what happens. Come on. Come on, dude. We're still sitting here at the white screen. How you feeling about your diagnosis, mate? I'm loving it. Everything's good. I'm being productive. My chores are done. Everything's on top. I'm not feeling like I'm letting people down. This is how I feel. I constantly let people down, take on way too much and have no sense of time. Come on. Still just sitting here. So it's about the lack of entertainment with the white screen here. Because the other thing that can happen when they get these kind of shorts, this kind of damage, they can go funny. And then the only way to actually get them to work is by doing an update. And then once you do an update, then they're good to go. Hey, Daniel, cut out the L's. What are you talking about? Good to hear, mate. Onwards and upwards. Yeah, for sure. 100%, man. No other way around it. I'm hearing around the office. Oh, we got a flash. I'm hearing around our office because of your high temp alert in one server has failed drive in another. What? I'm hearing to our heading to our office because of a high temp alert. Holy shit. I hope you're all right, bro. Hope everything's sweet. If you guys just seen on stream there, the screen did flash. That's typically when it sits there for a while and then flashes once. Typically that's audio IC as well, which is a known iPhone 7 issue. Come on. Love your content. Watching in Northern Ireland. Really appreciate it, mate. Thanking you so much. Come on. I would expect that we should get something by now, even with audio IC. So I'm going to flip it up like that. I'm going to bring my scope over like this. And I'm actually going to have a look at what's going on with those signals. So we're over here. Let's pin him down for one. Bring him over here. I need to pin him down with something that's not metal, so then that way, my flux. Is my flux going to do it? Yeah, my flux can do it. All right, then I'm going to use my multimeter, switch it over to voltage, and we're going to have a look if we've got 5.7 on that line we've been working on. Oh, guys, lol. Literally just saying. Oh, don't. It said emergency. Come on. I don't have a home button to tell it to. Oi. It is on. Oh, man. You're just going to have to take my word for it. It's legitimately on. Can we see anything? Nah. But that is W's in the chat. I just need a home button to tell it to turn on. I promise, I wouldn't be making it up. I literally just seen it switch over. Oh, God. But W's in the chat. But it did say emergency only, which makes me scared that it will be... the thing that will be scary about this one is if it says emergencies only, it's either going to be disabled for 1 minute, 5 minutes, half an hour, or permanently, which can happen if they touch themselves too many times. And if that happens, then rip. But we're just going to move this one aside for now. I'm going to put this one aside and we're going to chuck it quickly back together. Just temporarily, like inside its shit with its screen and the rest of it. And then I'm going to get onto an iPad. If you guys want to keep hanging around for another repair. Or should I wrap it up here? It is Sunday night. What do you reckon? Wrap it up or do another one? Whatever you guys want to do, honestly. Because otherwise I'm going to chuck on a podcast. I mean, I reckon. And we just get this one in like that. Another, I'm down to watch another repair. Cheers. I appreciate it. Another, there should be some kind of like mechanism to do polls and shit. I'm watching and playing Xbox. Really appreciate it, Sophie. What game are you playing, mate? Keep going. Another one. It's 2 a.m. for me here. Max, can I send you an Apple product for repair from another country? You sure can. The only things you've got to be aware of is freight charges and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm more than happy to take on take on international ones. So we're going to move this one over. I'm going to take his name on his package, and I'm just going to pop him down here because we know that we've got a dub there. I'm going to move these ones over like this. This one here, just so we keep it all organised. So that one's probably got audio IC issues as well, and that's why it took so long to boot. But I'm not going to bother about fixing audio IC. I did one of those repairs the other day, purely just to get data. I'll just let it long boot. I'll grab data, rip up a whole backup, and then from there, we'll be sweet. Lit. Let's grab another then. Sick. Where do I send it to? Hawkerit.com. Go to the website, and you'll find link in bio. From link in bio, you'll be able to go to the mail-in page. Once you're at the mail-in page, you can fill out the form, and then we'll handle the rest, mate. All you got to do is send it in. What else do we have? iPhone XR charging non-boot loop. Huawei Mate Pro. MacBook 2016 crashing. MacBook display issue. iPhone 11 water damage. iPhone X data. iPhone 11 water damage. iPhone 13 Pro water damage. iPhone 5. iPhone 7 data recovery. I reckon we do another 7. Oh, actually, hang on. Pro, XR, Touch, Air stuck in boot loop, no recovery. Come on. I'm just trying to be conscious of TikTok as well, because I do like making content there. Which one of these? Not that one. Battery. Yeah, let's just do this one then. It's another 7 plus. I was like, no, it's a 7 plus. We just did a 7, but I'll do a 7 plus. We got it done. Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the gifted. How much money do you make from TikTok? Nothing. Do you mean money as in from repairs? Because I've been doing this quite a bit. Here we've got a note. The note is from customer's name and number and her address, and it just says data recovery, thanks. And we've got this is an iPhone 7 Plus that looks pretty mangled. She looks like she's had much better days. Rip. We'll pop this one down here. Pop a note down here. Love the TikToks, dude. Really appreciate it, man. Thanking you so much. Doing the, oh no, I keep repeating myself. The screen was already off. Lit. Doing the repairs over on YouTube, brother. If you want to come hang out. So let's start off just by removing this cover. And then we'll plug it into power and we'll see what happens. Dude had a hard life. Yeah, man. Didn't you see him? That screen was all kinds of messed up. Not having a good one at all. Very, very nice. Water break. Just came from TikTok. Really appreciate it, dude. Thanks so much for hanging out. I just want to check something really quick. Just because I'm curious. Lol. 1 sec. Lit. I love that. All right, lit. So we've got the cover off. Let's chuck it onto power and see what happens. Power, come on. Get off here. Get off. And this one here. Hang on, do we have it switched on? No, we don't. Good, safe. No power switched on while we're connecting the battery. That's not ideal. 7 plus, we got it connected. Just seeing what happens. It kind of looks like it's trying to turn on. But it is. This one looks like it's turning on. Give me a sec. 1 sec, guys. I'm just grabbing a screen for this one because it looks like it's trying to turn on. Are you Apple certified? No, I'm Hawker certified. I certified myself. Lol. We'll just chuck on the screen here. This one just might be a really messed up screen. Oh, it looked like it wanted to turn on then. Let's try that again. It was definitely turning on before. Well, we get an Apple logo and then again not. What's going on here? Apple logo. Come on. That looks better. I'm just going to hide it real quick. Does that mean technically your repairs void warranty? How does that work? Jordan, this is this has been set up to make you guys think that way from manufacturers. We've got a booting phone. This one just needs a screen replacement. And then we've got data. So when you say, does that mean it voids warranty? If you've got to repair a device, mate, your warranty is already voided. So there is no voiding of warranty if your device is damaged. And if you need data recovery, those companies are not going to offer it to you. So the only way to make it happen is by... the only way to make it happen is physically by... Oh, the housing's all bent up. That's what's going on. That's not a drama. So the only way to make it happen is by actually repairing the device, mate, which means then you void your warranty. If your phone's just dead, there's no damage, physical, liquid, and it's still in warranty, the only way to get data is by fixing the problem, which will void your warranty, but then you've got the problem of trying to get your data. So it's a catch-22, man. But, yeah, it definitely doesn't void your warranty, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? I just think it's set up that way. Thanks for the insight. No, that's all right, dude. I'm not at all saying that like trying to sound like a smartass, because it probably does sound a little bit like that. But I think they purposely make it sound like, oh, dangerous, getting your device repaired. Are you Apple authorized? It's like if your dad drives a Holden and then Holden says, oh, you've got to take your car to a Holden dealer to get it repaired properly. It's like, no, any mechanic can do it. What bullshit. Apple's just very good at their marketing, mate, and made it sound like that's the way it needs to go down. Your warranty only lasts a year, and the amount of devices that have hit my desk that a customer has said, we've took it in for repair, and otherwise the customer, they've been declined on the repair based out of the fact of water damage, and then when I open it up, the only thing that's water damage is the liquid indicator, is high. So that tells me that they're full of shit. So that one's good. 2 down. But we're not going to bother about that chat, because obviously we just need a screen for that one, which we've just done. So now let's grab another one. There was one that I've seen here before. Stuck in recovery, battery issue, iPad not charging. iPad 7th gen, Mate Pro charging, iPhone X data, iPhone 11 water damage. That iPhone 11 water damage is going to be a pain in the ass. Here we go, let's do this one. I just want to make sure iPad Air 1 stuck in recovery. We'll just make sure that it is for old mate here, but I just want to check that it actually needs a repair and it's not, what do you call it, just for data. Because if it's just for data, I can go ham at it. If it's for repair, I need a quote before I do it. I mean, a quote either way, but I need to know what the issue is, you know what I mean? And the only way to figure that out is by doing the work. Does that make sense? When the people ask for data recovery, what is it that they want? Photos, videos, contacts, Snapchat, personal folders, etc. Anything that is required to be able to unlock the phone to be able to get to that data, man. Please do a Mac. They seem complex. I can do a Mac if you want. I'm just going to pull up these details. iPad 5th gen stuck in. Put it on charge, turned on, had a weird setting on it. Siri kept asking all the time, highlighted screen. I want to press, I don't know, solves. That's fine. We won't worry about that one then. Oh, almost lost you guys. Holy shit. Let's go back here. What's this guy? Plus fan issue, plus USB ports. Here we go. Let's do this then. We've got a MacBook here. Oh, I'm about to dox myself. I have a really old MacBook Pro installing tolerated. What was that? Pro installing torrented versions of Mac OS. It's so painful. Yeah, it is. 100% it is. We need to crack this one open. Just excuse me while I get into this. Come on. What's chat? Where's chat at? I've accidentally minimized my YouTube chat. Please do a Mac. Alex, I'm doing a Mac. Are you happy? We have... Oh, I should read the details of this one. So this one is from... What's his name? There we go. I'm not saying it on stream, obviously, because, I mean, I could, I guess, but let's see. So this one says fan slow, really slow, sorry, and the fan's constantly runs. Also, my USB ports are damaged. Running really slow could just be a battery problem. This one might be boring. Might be boring, but let's find out if we come along here. And it also turns on. What type of rework station you got there? I've got a quick 861DW. I'm about to buy a second one because this one I've been roasting for too many years and I'm pretty sure it's all over. Come on. Some of these boxes, man, that I get in are the worst. You see my TikToks and it looks like I open them real easy and I like cut them, make it real easy for myself and then clip it out where I'm like struggling. Lol. Come on. That one. Is that done? Here we go. Whoops, I destroyed your box. Soz, mate. Didn't mean to do that to you. Alright. Got a Mac out. You can swap your back. I like to think that you have Showbox that you can that you film clearly opening for content. Yeah, no, 100%. Well, I don't have to show it, but we'll see. I'm just going to turn this one on because it looks like he says that it runs real slow. So I'm just going to connect it to power and see what happens. And he reckons USB ports don't work on it. So I'll be able to check that. You guys can see that Apple logo coming on. Love to see a kit video. What's a kit video? Safety scissors. No, bugger safety scissors. Thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it. Cheers for responding, dude. Have a good stream. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for hanging out. Is it from Scott? Haha. Nah, Scott's is up next. So I've got, no, one more. And then Scott's is next on row. I was just going to do that iPad one because it said that, oh, we can hear the fan. He's not wrong. Fan is going hard. And it is going real slow. What happens when I unplug it? Oh, it's still booting. So it's not a battery problem. Yeah, so iPad charging issue. I could do that in about half an hour or whatever. And it's already 11:50, so I just have to be conscious. Or it's almost 12, so I just have to be conscious of the time, that's all. Love to see the kit video. I've done videos on it before. I might do a long form. How about I do a long form YouTube video on it, dude, for you guys? But that means, mate, that you've got to go over to the YouTube page and sub, smash the notifications, ring that bell, do all that kind of fun stuff. Looking at myself in the camera is the worst. You're like, oh, mate, I look shit. Insecurity at its finest. Get those viewing hours up. Yeah, 100%. Samsung Note screen replacement. What about it? Oh, this is going real slow. What was the password again? What was the password, mate? So we got a boot right there. You guys can kind of see the screen there. You don't need to see what's on it. because it's still working with the charger out, like I said before, I know that it's not a battery issue, but that is going incredibly slow. And then we're just going to test USB activity and see what the go is. I'll go grab a USB actually. We got a YouTube. Oh, thanks to the kangaroos, mate. Just throwing more trash around the house. What's everyone doing with their time off for the Thursday? It's a public holiday. Do you do Android repairs? I sure do. How much do they start at? What start at? How much do what start at? I feel like you drive a Subaru. I have a Falcon XR6T 2003 and I've got a Triton 2014 GLX. Just a dual cab white ute. Does that fit your narrative? Hukandet from South Africa. How are you, bro? Yes, you can see me throwing around shit. This is just how I do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, we got that out. Let's chuck in a YouTube and see what happens. But that is going real slow and the fan is going real hard. Oh, that's real slow. We're not getting anything out of it. I'm like just trying to pull up Spotlight. Come on. There we go. Disk. Utility. No name. I think they just brought up my YouTube. So maybe it's the other side YouTubes. You give off a lot of chaotic energy. Yeah, this is how I am. Rip to the goat. What can I say about it? How much of what start at? What were we talking about? Sorry? Easy fixes electronic devices but struggles opening the box. Yeah, man. I'm terrible at all boxes. What's digging? How are you, Shezza? I miss seeing the blokes in Shenzhen repairing electronics I'm not even going to try and Haquibi? I don't know what that word is. Soz. Alright, so we got USB on that side. USB, if you guys haven't picked up, is USB. Universal serial bus. Who wants to be a millionaire? Scuba. Self-containous underwater breathing apparatus. What? Do you guys get that? Like you just hear certain words and then it triggers other words? Do you know what I mean? And I just saw myself again on the camera and was like, oh, gross. Not that dude. Not that dude. I can't play Where in the World is Carmen San Diego on my Apple II. What are you talking about, 2E? What are you talking about? This USB is taking forever to go. Is your floor just covered in tiny bits? It's covered in all sorts of shit, man. My whole thing's a mess. That USB's taking forever to eject, so I just did it unsafely because I live life on the edge. Stuff ejecting, man. Do you know what I mean? It's 2 a.m, bro. Thanks for the entertainment. I'll sub on the way out. Haha. Man, I'm coming after you, Daniel. If I look at the list later and you're not there, bro, I'm coming after you. No one has the time for that. Yeah, no one has the time for that. Bugger that, mate. Absolutely bugger it. This is going ultra slow. Guys, it's going so slow that it picked up the USB on one USB and now it's got the other. But they're two. This one for here and this one for here. Awesome. So I'm just going to hold in that power button and turn it off because that's already enough of an indication that there's an issue. So let's crack her open and have a look at what's going on the inside. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Have you had many iPhone 12s in with dodgy screens? None yet. And you know what? I don't use hard OLED, mate. And the hard OLEDs are the ones that are affected by the problem. I only use soft, brother. I use the top-notch quality or the LCD aftermarket ones. Thank you for the follow. Nathan just came in with the follow. All a day's work. My camera's gone off. Why is that looking at my desk now? It should be aligned. Yeah, there we go. Oh, come on. Aligned with my desk. There we go. Right on the edge. Do you know what I mean? I don't need you guys seeing the floor. You'll get a picture of my feet. I had a DM from a guy the other day He said that he's going to, he asked for my permission to upload my feet to WikiFeet. And I went, go nuts. And in my head, I'm like, oh, there's no photos of my feet anyway. Not that it matters either way. But I said, go nuts. Look at this. Dusty as TikTok. And he legit the next day sent me a photo of my foot in my bathroom. And I was like, I have no idea how he got that. I don't know. That all looks pretty ordinary. Like, nothing there to see. Nothing to write home about. Thank you for the gifted. We should start off by removing the battery on this one. Let's move him back. So we're going to remove the battery over here. Can you just focus? Come in here. Pretty schmick. No, this one's covered in dust, mate. This one is not pretty schmick. I mean, it looks pretty good. Like, look at all that. I mean, there's a burnt trace down here. Or not a burnt trace, but corroded, dude. See that little pad there? That's a little bit of corrosion. A little bit of schmutz over here. A little bit of pubes over here, but nothing to complain about. And then we'll just have a bit of a scan. This is your LCD, FPC. Or LVDS, sorry, not FPC. So where your LCD connects, we can pull that one off. So all in a day's work at the end, how do you do that? Like, is your chair the Matrix? Yeah, man. My chair is jacked into the Matrix. Ask Andrew Tate, he'll tell you how to escape it. What a loser. Everything's looking pretty good. Pretty good. We need to get that hard drive out of here. Pretty good. Pretty good. Old mate said USBs don't work. And they do work. So what I'm going to do next, because it all looks good, we have to pop the whole thing out. So to do that, we're going to disconnect this guy. Move him over here for now. And then we're going to come in with our screwdrivers and just start taking it apart. Hard drive first. Get him in a safe place. And then the rest of these guys. All in a day's work, mate. Mine's been dodgy since I got it brand new. What, your screen? That one didn't work. There we go. Remove the flux capacitor. How much is your microscope worth? I think about $800, $1,200. I would have to check. It's off the top of my head, I'm probably butchering it, but it's an AmScope 4.5 to 45 or 7 times 45 or something like that. Trifocal stereo microscope. It is a SNTX something or other. I can't really remember. But whatever I said then, if you just give it a Google, you might be able to find out which one it is. You know what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Man, I'll tell you what, that hair is not flattering at all. Where are those Speed Dealer Sunnies? Look at that. And then I can do these ones. Feel heaps better about it. Better about my do. Because I keep looking at myself in the camera, I'm like, man, that looks disgusting. The insecurity is real. You know what I mean? That looks way better. On your Macs? Like half the screen doesn't work until I lock it. Yep. I've heard about this heaps, man. Pain in the ass. Absolute pain. You get that though. Every kind of year, every kind of major update, we end up with all sorts of issues like that across the board. So it's just something we've got to deal with, I think. Oh, come on. We'll pop these out. Come in here and grab that screw that just fell down there. Come out. Here we go. And the next one. Come on. Get him out. Bloody hell, all my tweezers bent up. They have no grip. There we go. All right. Take these antennas out. And then we've only got 2 more screws and then the board can pop out and we can see what's happening. What's happening, Captain? You know? Know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey man, do you keep your skill up to date with the latest models? Oh, how do I? You just got to wait till you end up with problems, man, and then you keep moving with it. I wonder how people that stop, like let's say someone stopped 20 years ago with tech and then tried to pick it up, it would be a son of a bitch. Just removing this webcam. An absolute son of a bitch. Just got another text, but I can ignore that. Why is this not coming out yet? Oh, I missed a screw. Lol. Hair's all over the joint, mate. I need a haircut, eh? It's hectic now. It's at the point where I'm just about to buzz it all off, I reckon. Take out these. So as I know how anticlimactic this is, taking something apart. And then we can just pop this one out. Now you tell me if you can see what you reckon what the problem is. Oh, I should have left that screw in. Why do I take him out? Can you get back in there, mate? Like, we don't want you gone. Not that one. This one. Because we don't need that. We don't need the fan out just yet. But with him out, we can now move the body of it away. And now we can have another look. So we've already had a bit of a suss on this side. Next up is flip it over. That's our ISL 6295, which is our chip that goes from the charger power into the rest of the Mac. Just with a couple of pubes on him. Nothing along here. All this looks pretty alright. This guy's normally pretty messed up. It looks good. Now this area is what I'd be sus on with power issues. This is our SMC, which is our system management controller. And all I'm looking for is anything sus at point that stands out. That just doesn't look right. I mean, all this puby stuff isn't right. None of it should be here like this. But all that looks pretty good. What about on the inside of the chip? Can we get a good view? Good there. Yep, lots of sand. Awesome. Looks like this one spent a day at the beach. Is that a burn? No, it's not. Everything looks good along here. Fine. It's just dusty as, man. Surely there's going to be something. A slow Mac doesn't just go, oh, there's a chip slightly failing. There's either failure or not. But then slow is typically either hard drive issue or there's going to be board issue, which I'm probably glossed over something real quick. I'm not going to wet it with alcohol. I'm just going to come in with a brush to clean off this excess as I go so I can have a better view. All these pubes have got to go. All night's work, mate. Yeah, I reckon. Everything looks sweet. Sweet. Not a drama. You know what? This one might just be a failed hard drive. We'll test some of those traces around the SMC and see if we find anything. But at this point, I'm starting to lean to that pube's not coming out. But it's stuck in between here. That's a cat hair or something. But I'm starting to lean towards a failed hard drive, to be honest. TBH. Oi, there was something there. A little bit of schmutz right down here. Interesting. What do you reckon? Colgate All Smiles. No, this is just home brand All Smiles, bro. Colgate don't get the All Smiles action. It's someone else. Look, we've got some dodgy traces along here. But this is all like your backlight area. So it's not looking too terrible, too great, too bad. But it's all looking sweet. What's going on? There's got to be something I've missed. Let's test continuity between points like this that look dodgy. What's digging? We're doing a repair on a Mac. I'm just going. Look at that. Nothing. Oh, there we go. We got something in. So wrong. Everything's looking sweet. Not a problem. Let's test some of these guys. Come up here. Zoom you guys out. All I'm doing is checking between here and here and just making sure that we got continuity, which we do. Same with here and here. All we got is continuity for days. Just make sure that they're actually connected because that didn't beep at all. They're not. Lol. So we won't worry about that. That's good. I'm not seeing anything here, guys. I'm going to have a look at this one on an angle. So for example, if I come in, oh, why can't you guys see? What happened there? Oh, my camera dropped out. Hang on, guys. The microscope cam just died. It's got a dodgy connection. When I pulled it out, it just went sideways. Yeah, don't show the stream. Hey, yeah, it's a piece of shit camera. Anyway, we'll come in here and we're just going to have a look right at the SMC like this and see if we can see anything. Dodge. I mean, there's a couple of flecks in there, but that's not a drama. Everything's looking Mickey Mouse along there. Oh, where did you go? Everything looks sweet along him. Absolutely everything here, guys, looks great. Am I missing something? Did anyone see anything that went, hey, that doesn't look right? Hey, that actually doesn't look right. Look at that. Can you guys see that? That capacitor? She looks a little bit hairy. This guy right here is corroded as. I think we might have just found our demon. That one wasn't obvious though. I'm not making it up. If we have a look at that again, I just got to be steady with it and get you guys on the right end. Come on. That's not normal. So what we're going to do is just have a look at what that line does and see what it measures at. Interesting. Well, it's not shorted, but what does this little square chip here do? Let's pull up our flex board view and have a look at the schematic, and we'll see what he belongs to. I'll switch you guys over to it once I've got the schematic loaded up. Here and here. Why? There we go. All right, so this is the board view. We're looking over at this guy down here, this capacitor, which is our audio enable. So this dude here is some kind of audio chip. So he's not our issue because it's audio enable. So we can just ignore that straight away. Even though he looks a little bit hairy, it definitely isn't our issue. Because going slow has nothing to do with audio. Except the USB might. No, scratch that. I reckon it might be a hard drive problem, guys, because I'm not seeing anything. And then this is a nothing burger. There's nothing for me to show here other than replacing a hard drive and installing OS X. You know what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You guys are like, do another. First one, screen just works. This one, nothing burger. I mean, these lines look shoddy. I can quickly check those, I guess. But this is our SPI chip, which is BIOS. Yeah, easy money, but to be honest with you, I'm not really that, like, it's not really that great because it puts me in a position where I'm spending my time that any tech could have done this. And then I don't want to charge, I don't charge much for these kind of jobs, to be real. That's all good. That guy does look pretty hairy though. Oi, he looks hairy. How did I miss him before? Look at him. He's having a hard time. Let's check out what he is. So we're over by our SPI, which is our BIOS chip. And then we've got this guy here, which is R2042. Come down here. And he's our 3v3 volt line. But our Mac wouldn't turn on if this had an issue at all. But we can see he's meant to be connected to this guy here. And what does he do? Let's find out what this guy does. He does... Why is that position so weird in our view? Can we not? Can we just position him correctly? Fill up that window. Thank you. All right. So what does he do? This guy takes in our 3v42 G3 hot, our 3v3 S3, blah, 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 blah. Takes in some clock signals and he punches out some system clock, PCH, clock camera, something to do with TBT, whatever that is. 3v3.3a, VDD, RC out, reset button. What is he? Chipset support. The fans do also go nuts. So I wonder, RTC power, real-time clock. Nah, this is our power supply for the SPI chip. So again, if we swap back over to here, this guy here, he supplies power to this guy here. So that can't be an issue. Let's keep having a look. Soz, it's a nothing burger. It's an absolute nothing burger. Just for shits and gigs, let's see how that resistor's going though, because he looks a little bit sad. Can we get in there? Yep. And straight away you get continuity. So he's fine. He looks sad, but he's not sad. You know when you just see people in the street and you're like, oh man, he's having a hard day. Well, he's not. He's fine. He's just got that miserable kind of face. We got a dude over here. A little solder ball. Bit odd. We'll get him out of the way. I wonder what controls the fans on these guys. What is our thermal? Let's find out. I'm going to do that. Let's reverse engineer it because the fans go nuts. So, let's go over to our, this one here. And then I'm going to go control find, thermal. Do we have any thermal? Are these thermals? Come on, can I see? Sense in, out. EML, I reckon that's thermal, possibly. Let's just search for that, find out where this is at. Let's see what this dude is. Switch over here. What are you? Shared SMC. Let's do this a different way. Searching him like that is no good. What we'll do is I'll go through every page of this until I see thermal. TBT, Thunderbolt, RAM, chipset, PCH, PCI, CPU, pad. All right, we're right at the bottom. Let's go back up to the top. Oh, I just saw thermal. There we go, thermal sensors. Okay, so where's this guy belong? Click on him. So as if that made your eyes go funny. Looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving, man. 100%. So this guy controls our thermals by the looks of it. Let's go have a look at him on the board. You know what I mean? Seen a couple of videos. Which videos? He looks fine as well. Rip to the goat. There's nothing around there. You know what? I think this is going to be a mad troll. And I reckon it's going to turn out to be the hard drive. I'm just going to have a quick look at the other thermals on here. This U5, where are you? He's right near our SMC. So this guy over here also has something to do with thermals. And everything looks fine around him. Except for this up here. That's the only thing that I'd be like slightly sus on. And then there's one other thing that we can check. And then, you know what guys, I'm going to call it and say I'm going down a rabbit hole that doesn't belong, just trying to get a repair that's not there. This guy, which is... But I do appreciate you hanging out anyway. I think that's dope. He's on the other side. Right near our Wi-Fi. Under here. Did I miss that before, or what's going on here? Are they all black and dodgy? Am I missing something? Because that looks shit, eh? Black, dodgy, black, dodgy, black and dodgy. They're all like burnt out. I did miss that before. How did I miss all this? But I'm still not going to chase a repair because I'll be able to measure them. And if we measure them and they're all good, then not a drama. We had a look on this other side again, didn't we? I went quick look on the other side and there was nothing here. Now I'm confusing myself like I didn't have a proper look. Did we chat? Send your vids on TikTok. Been a while, following for a while. Really appreciate it, man. Hang on. Send your vids on TikTok. Oh, sorry, I just read that like it's been a while. Look, these do look dodgy. But let's find out what they are. Every one of them. So again, we'll swap you back over here. Come down here. So this guy, he's ground. But what's this guy? His SMC reset. The Mac wouldn't turn on without him, so he's fine. SMC system. Keyboard, that's... You can see it says KBD LED. That's keyboard backlight. S5 power good. Mac wouldn't turn on without that. SPI, SMC, Mossy. That's our BIOS chip. D2R, not sure what that is. Let's find out. D2R, SSD connector. That's interesting, because it is going ultra slow, but it still wouldn't explain the fan. So we're still back to square one with a burnt out hard drive, or a dodgy hard drive, sorry, I shouldn't say burnt out. Get you guys back. Anything else here? SMC, power good, SMC, 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 SMC. Guys, this is a nothing burger. Absolute nothing burger. Oi! SMC thermal trip. Come back here. What is thermal trip? Let's find out. Why is that so blown up? What's going on here? You guys can't even see the schematic proper now. It's gone all big. What is going on? Bro, why are you being so shit, computer? Sorry, I've got to work this out better that it doesn't... Oh, man. Here we go. I'm going to resize this real quick. How annoying. Those guys. You can tell that I don't do this much, eh? Oh my god. Thank you. So we got this guy down here. This is being real boring now. I'm getting over it. Next. 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 Nah, that's not our issue either. There's nothing there. This is a nothing burger, guys. This one is also going to be a hard drive. Well, not also going to be a hard drive. It is a hard drive. There's no way around it. The only thing that would result in fans going nuts like that, I mean, the fans is still a bit of a hard one, but the only thing that would result in that with everything else being fine, there not being an issue there, would be a shitty hard drive. How shit? You make repairing look easy. Well, I just got a dub out of fixing one screen, out of fixing a short, and then doing a screen, and then this one's just going to be a hard drive. But we'll be able to check, because what I can do is I can pop another hard drive in it, boot it up, and we'll see how it goes then, which it generally will go. It will go quick. In saying that though, the fan going nuts can definitely have an effect on the performance, but yeet it away. Do you know what I mean? To the right of the hip. To the right of the hip of what? I don't remember seeing two sides. What, of one side here? Yeah, we went over the top. We went over the top to begin with before I took it out. Look, it's all schmick, mate. There's nothing along here. I mean, those black pads would troll a greenie right up. Like, I don't think anyone that'd be sitting there scratching their head going, what if that's our problem? But it's not. There is not a single... I mean, come on. The only place I haven't looked is under here, but there's not going to be anything. Now you're going to ask yourself, how are my tweezers bent? And it's like, well, duh. This is how. Oh, my God. Can you just come back here? Thank you. Come on. Look, fine. Everything is a-okay. Sensational. Rip to the goat. That was a boring Mac repair, because it is just a hard drive. It's just going to be this. I don't know about the fan. I will put my hand up and say, who knows? But I've got nothing else to add there. Is that cool by you guys? On YouTube, you can see the view down on the scope. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks so much for suggesting that in TikTok. Guys, I'm not going to lie. This stream peaked probably about, I'd probably say like an hour and a half ago. It looked like we had 113 people. And now an hour later, we're down to 57. I'm feeling the vibes. I could go all night like this. I definitely need to have a think about my actions on this one and not feel like such a dickhead. I'm good, Yasmin. How are you? But I am going to wrap it up there, actually. Is that all good? Are we all good? Are we satisfied? Do you guys... I'll probably stream again tomorrow, I reckon. Time for bed, Max. No, I got more shit to do. I have some business shit to do. I've got to do timesheets. I've got to pay wages. I've got to pay all my bills for Monday morning. And then we can keep going. This is super entertaining to watch live in real time. Really appreciate it. That's the best. Tech. Kyle, isn't it? Tech Fix NZ. Kyle, did I butcher your name? Okay, bro. Take care, buddy. Thanks for the live. Take care, buddy, and live the dream. I read that N live. Ryan. Sorry, Kyle Ryan. Close. I appreciate it big time, Ryan, for hanging out. You've been here for ages. But yeah, I am going to wrap it up there. I reckon, like, how long have I been going for? 2 hours and 20. That's not bad. I'll go live again tomorrow night if you guys want. I mean, I will anyway. I'll put up a post and shit. Spam you guys. I'll make a TikTok for you guys tomorrow. 1 or 2. How about that? Are we good? I never know how to end these. Smash like, subscribe. I appreciate it big time. Yasmin, my day was good, but you've caught me at a bad time. I'm wrapping it up. Oh, thanks for the like. Laters. All right, we're wrapping it up. I'm outie. Night, YouTube. Thanks, chat, for hanging out. And TikTok, same as well.